The woman who replaced you thought it would be different, but his silence is starting to scare her. The woman who stepped into your place didn't expect it to feel like this. From the outside, everything looked like a fresh start, like she was working into something steady and uncomplicated. The way he showed up in the beginning made it seem easy, like there was nothing to question and nothing to worry about. At first, it felt smooth. He said the right things, moved in a way that felt consistent, and gathered her and gave her just enough to believe that this would be different. Whatever happened before her didn't seem to matter in those early moments, because what she was experiencing felt separate from everything that came before. But something about it didn't stay the same. It wasn't loud or obvious at first. It showed up in small shifts, in the way conversations would slow down, in the way responses became shorter, and in the moments where things felt distant without explanation. It wasn't something she could immediately point to, but she could feel it. And the more she paid attention, the clearer it became. The silence started to stretch. Not just quiet moments, but a kind of silence that leaves questions behind. The kind that doesn't come with reassurance or clarity. It created a space where she had to sit with her thought, trying to understand what changed and why it didn't feel the same anymore. She started asking herself questions, not because she wanted to overthink, but because the shift was hard to ignore. The way things were in the beginning didn't match what she was experiencing now. And that difference made everything feel uncertain in a way she didn't expect. Because she thought it would be different. She thought she wouldn't have to question things this way. She thought the connection would stay clear. That communication would remain steady, and that she would have to sit in silence trying to understand what wasn't being said. But now, that silence feels heavier. It is not just about him being quiet. It is about what quiet represents. It leaves room for doubt, for uncertainty, and for the kind of things that makes everything feels less stable. And that's where the discomfort begins to grow. He hasn't said anything direct, but the way he moves, the way he responds, and the way he withdraws at times is enough to create a feeling she can't ignore. It's not something she can easily fix, because it doesn't come with clear answers. And that is what is starting to scare her. Not just the silence itself, but what it reveals over time. The pattern behind it, the way it repeats, and the way it slowly changes how she feels in the situation. She stepped into your place thinking it will be different, but now she's starting to experience something she didn't expect, and she doesn't know how to make sense, and she doesn't know how to make sense out of it.